What's going on, YouTubers? My name is Robert Strano Jr. Um, to be honest with you folks, I don't know how else for me to start this video after learning about what happened last night. After hearing the news last night from a particular person. But after hearing about this, I had to say something, especially for the last 4 years. Um, you know, um, dealing with watching this guy on TV and then live arenas, and it involves Roman Reigns, aka well Joe. Basically, should I say Joe Anoa'i, aka Roman Reigns. Now, as usual, I don't watch Raw, but I heard from from uh, people talking about Roman Reigns last night, and I was wondering, what could this be? And all of a sudden, I see a word that I'm not familiar with that much, uh, and when I heard about it, I'm like, is this for real? Basically, what happened was is that last night the character Roman Reigns came out on Raw to open up the show, and he was in street clothes, and he was carrying the Universal Championship belt with pride, and and what I mean by that is that he was not carrying it like a backpack. He was carrying it like he was carrying like a champion will carry a championship. And then he got into the ring and basically let us know what's up. Because rumors saying that during the weekend, I believe that Roman Reigns has suffered an injury during his match. Um, so some people were speculating that he was gonna talk about he had an injury he needs to take care of that he had. And then I guess during the him being checked out by medical staff at the time that they found something inside of him that he has to go through, and it's leukemia. Leukemia is a type of cancer, blood cancer, that Roman Reigns has been battling for the last 11 years. Um, and yeah, when I heard about this again, I was wondering, was this true? Is this really true? Well, after watching a few clips of Roman Reigns talking about this, were and I'll explain more about this when I do the Raw review later on tonight. I'm just gonna do a pre-recorded Raw review, and I'll upload later on tonight for you guys to hear all my thoughts about Raw and my thoughts about Roman Reigns as well. And as the person, Joe and Noki, where basically yeah, I heard about this and everything, and for a guy who I can't stand watching on TV, for a guy who I'm not a fan of, for a guy that over the last 4 years, I've been saying a lot of hateful things to the guy, saying how I hope he blow his knee, and it's just those type of things. But never I ever said that this guy should have a illness. Never I ever said this guy should die. Never. I'm not that type of person to say that those type of things. Um, and basically here's what I said. What pertains to what pertains to Roman Reigns the character, and to Joe Anoki the guy. the person basically. And this is what I was saying on Twitter when I heard about this, and I quote, um, well actually it's from me, but still, I'm not a fan of the guy as the Roman Reigns character or as Joe Anoa'i the person, but putting my hatred aside from all of it, I'm not gonna lie. I shed a tear. Now, what I meant to put was I shed tears because I was tearing up when I heard about this news. Um, but yeah, shed tears for the guy. My thoughts and my prayers goes out to at WWE Roman Reigns. That's his on Twitter account to beat this cancer with all of our support. And I'm speaking on behalf of every um wrestling fans and wrestling community around the world. And I put hashtag Thank You Roman. And that's what I was feeling at the time on Twitter during this whole thing was going on Raw. And basically I did watch Raw. Um, I waited to a link pop up online just to watch the show to see how the show went on without Roman Reigns. And then I went on Instagram. And I see you guys live chats. I see ya, and I'm not ignoring you. It's just that I'm trying to get through this. I'll read it before I end this video. And then I went on Instagram, hours later, just and I posted a picture of Roman Reigns, obviously, with him holding the Universal Championship. And this is what I said on Instagram. And this is what I said. As a human being, speaking from the heart, who's not a Roman Reigns fan or don't like the person, Joe Anoa'i, but when this news broke out, I'm still not a fan of. I'm still not a fan or getting getting on the Roman Reigns bandwagon. I feel emotionally bad for all the hatred. I said things about the guy out of frustration, and it wasn't even his fault. And after what I learned, what he's going through, I shed tears to a guy I don't even know or met in person. For the last 4 years of somewhat hating the character based on the booking and the person based on what he said to the fans. But my hatred towards him stops right here, right now. So my thoughts and my prayers, and I meant to put goes out to Roman Reigns, real name Joe Enoki, and to the family as well. For him to of what he's going through right now. And I'm continuing. And I said, I hope the big dog beats this thing and come back to claim his yard. And then I put hashtag respect the big dog, hashtag thank you Roman, hashtag good luck, hashtag believe in Roman Reigns. Excuse me, believe in Roman Reigns. That's the hashtag, which that hashtag hasn't been used for quite a while. And hashtag believe that. That was my and that was my what I wrote on Instagram. And this is a picture that I posted. So yeah, folks. From a guy who's not a Roman's fan, just because I hate the guy, doesn't mean that I'm a type of person to say that because he's getting this push and the way he's been shoved down our throats and all that doesn't mean that I want anything that seriously bad happen to him. Now, when I said those things about him, he should blow his knee, and he should get injured more often. Yes, I said out of frustration, and after learning this news, and then finding out that he's been battling this for the last 11 years. I I feel emotionally bad, crapping on this guy because this guy, he didn't deserve it. He really didn't deserve it. And to be honest with you, just like with others that I never met, never known in wrestling, like Eddie Guerrero, Chris Benoit, Ultimate Warrior. Just name a few that even Owner Hart, who passed away, and I never even knew them, never even met them, but I shed tears for them. Even for the fabulous Moolah when she died. Never met her and all that. Same thing with Dusty Rhodes and Roddy Piper. Um, and also when it comes to Macho Man Randy Savage. I hope Roman Reigns, real name Joe Inoki, beats this cancer again. Because the last thing we need right now is another wrestler. Especially for the all the years that we been hating this guy because of the position he was given for his life to end this way. So so when it comes to Joe Inoki, aka Roman Reigns, he's got my full support. My thoughts and my prayers goes out to him. Um, Hopefully he comes back, and when he does comes back, he's gonna get one of the most biggest monstrous pops that he's never gotten before. Because this time, the wrestling fans, the wrestling community around the world are now joined together in full support for what he's going through right now. Because we don't know, not everyone knows what he's going through right now. None of us has ever been in his shoes of what he's been battling for 11 years. His family knows what he's going through, and I don't know if if he ever told his friends this, if of what he's been going through all these years. For the ones that he's working with and all that. But they got his full support too. We all got full support for Joe Inoki, aka Roman Reigns, and because of that, he has to relinquish his Universal Championship. And I said at the time when he won that belt from Brock Lesnar, that belt lost prestige. Um, After how he was carrying it last night, he carried it like he really deserved it. And yeah, I'm shedding tears right now because yes, I'm one of those people that said fuck Roman Reigns and all that, but that ends right now. And not gonna be one of those people that's gonna turn on him again just because I'm supporting right now. Doesn't mean I'm gonna be a fan of his or be on the bandwagon of Roman Reigns. I'm just speaking as a human being with a pure heart to let you know how I felt and let you all know that the hate that I have against him, it ends. And and also I don't want to be a hypocrite too to the where it pertains. Oh, now I decided to care about him. No, that's not what I'm doing. Well, without up here just saying everything. And for those who still find a ways to still hate on this guy because of the position he was given. Like for example, after what happened last year with Roman Reigns' brother Rosie passing away, and then people are online, and and believe me, folks, there were a lot of this going on that the Raw brother died. They were basically saying Rosie should have never died, Roman Reigns should have died. Those type of people um don't deserve um I'm not gonna be I'm not gonna be too savage about it, but they don't deserve to have a life because of that. But and then there were some fans that went after the Deluxe Man, obviously Roman Reigns fans, saying, "Hope you're happy, Deluxe Man." And Deluxe Man went off on them, and what pertains to me, being a subscriber to Deluxe Man as well, I will also support Deluxe Man too as well. What pertains to these fans going after Deluxe Man, and to say, "Oh, why will we be happy for someone like Joe Anoa'i who's been battling of uh, leukemia for 11 years, battling for his life. This is a real life situation, and all you can think about is that, oh, hope you all are happy now that that this happened to Roman Reigns. No, we're not happy about that, and why is that even is that even a subject to bring up in the first place? Why can't we all just come together and just support Joe Anoki of what he's going through instead of just going after us and saying, "Hope you're happy about what happened with him now," and blah 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 blah. Is we're not the type of people that you should be going after. The type of people that you should be going after is the type of people that said Roman Reigns should die. Roman Reigns uh should have died instead of Rosie, and 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 all that. It's those type of people that I don't want to associate with. It's those type of people that you should be talking to about those saying those evil things to Roman Reigns. Not people like me and the Lex Man. That you should be going after by saying those type of things, because at the end of the day, me and the Lex Man are human beings with a pure heart. We're good people. Just like fans of Roman Reigns are good people. And it doesn't matter if you're a fan of John Cena, Stephanie McMahon, the Bellas, just throwing random fans out there. Doesn't matter what type of fans you are. At the end of the day, they're good people. Yes. Are there some weird people? Are there some strange people? Are there some people that's so out there? Yes. But at the end of the day, they're not harming you. They're good people, and even those that are not fans of Roman Reigns, and they're not saying those type of things to Roman Reigns because they're good people. At the end of the day, people, and that's basically the what I wanted to address on this video. So that's all I wanted to say. So in closing, I want to read this what was said here. And again, I wasn't ignoring you people. I apologize, but I just want to get through what I want to say here. Um, Prayers goes out to him and his family by PlayStation Guy. Exactly. RD Central says, "Get well soon, Roman." Yes, like I said, we're all in full support for Roman Reigns. Real name Joe Anoki. And John, what's up? Sorry again. I didn't mean to ignore all that, but I just want to get through this. Fortune Four Shooter, how are you doing? I saw the Roman Reigns announcement just today. I saw a post on Facebook that that I show you. Yeah, what I just explained on here is and I'll explain more when I do the raw review later on tonight. But it's gonna be pre-recorded though, so I hope you tune in for that one later. RD Central. If Roman Reigns die, will be sad. Will be saddened, sad to stay in the wrestling world. Yes it will. It will be. Uh, um, I I'm not a fan of Roman Reigns, but see someone diagnosed with a serious disease, uh such a sad moment. I hope Joe Enoki fights fight this disease. And you also said wrestling fans needs to stop hating Roman Reigns and support him to his darkest days in his life right now. RG Central, you said right there. So yes, um, my thoughts, my prayers, my support goes out to Joe Enoki, aka Roman Reigns, to do whatever he can to Superman punch, to spear, to punch, and leukemia out of his system, and he could come back. The big dog could come back to claim his yard, because at the end of the day, the WWE made their decision. Roman Reigns is their guy. Roman Reigns is their poster boy. Roman Reigns is their big dog, who's running their yard now. Who's running basically running their yard. That's now his that's his yard. And basically, what I'm trying to say here is that as well as that Roman Reigns, um, after what he said last night out on Raw, and I'll get more to that when I do the Raw review later on tonight. And again, it'll be pre-recorded. After last night, Roman Reigns has earned my respect. He has earned my respect. Even the person Joe Enoki has earned my respect. And with that being said, folks, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all later on tonight, where it pertains to my Raw review. So, you all take care and peace.